Hey everybody! I'm trying to figure out the best way to have my phone in the laundry room with me. So you're kind of high up right now. I'm just finishing up a couple of things and I figured I would just take the time to chat about what I've got going on coming up here in a couple of days. So if you were watching my Aldi haul from not this week, but the week prior, I purchased $25 in groceries with a plan to only use those groceries to make meals for basically the week. It was 5 dinners and 2 breakfasts. The 2 breakfasts are like meals that you freeze and you can eat the rest of the week. So I think it's like 40 servings altogether. And that I finally finished editing. So that's going to be up on Sunday. And I'll have a blog post to go with it with the recipes and all that jazz. And I did just finish writing down 2 more lists of budget-friendly meals, completely different than the one I'm posting on Sunday, with a bunch of other ideas. And those are going to be around $30 for basically a week's worth of dinners, or around a week, like 5 days or so, plus leftovers and things like that. I'm just kind of playing with all the different ways that I can save on the budget. And the biggest thing for me is groceries. Food has always been a huge, spendy part of our budget. So when I looked at how much we were spending, I was like, I can definitely do better than that. And I usually shop the ads. Every week I go live on my Facebook, and I'll try to go live here too right after. And I go over all of the weekly ads and what I think is a good deal and what I plan to shop for and what I plan to make. So I can kind of talk you through a few ideas, some of the deals that I can stretch over multiple weeks, which things I buy in bulk, which things I'll buy just 1 or 2 of. And so that should help kind of give you some ideas on how to budget a little bit and how to create a meal plan. So you can always hop on those days. Usually it's Tuesday. I'm done with my laundry. Let's go over here. Turning off my lights. I was playing hide and seek with my son. It's very messy in here, so sorry about that. Let me turn the lights. There we go. Okay, so, my son's playing with Legos upstairs. So I don't know how long this is gonna last. Okay, let me just adjust my camera here. Okay, so this is my food journal, and I have a link down below in the description for you, but this is what it looks like. So I have spots here for the weekly meal plan. I usually just write down my dinners because breakfasts are usually pretty easy, grab and go kinds of things. I'll make batches of breakfasts like egg sous vide, egg bites, egg burritos, pancakes, waffles. I usually do that, and I'll just freeze it. So breakfasts are usually easy. Also cereal on occasion. And then I'll just write down dinners, because usually I'll make dinners that are big enough to have leftovers for the next day for lunches. So I don't usually need to worry about lunches. And if the dinner wasn't as big and I need to eat lunch, I usually just do a snacky lunch, cheese, crackers, fruit, something like that. So on this side, I have an area for the grocery list, and I like to write down what exactly I'm buying, the price I expect it to be. Then when I'm at the store, I write the actual price that I'm spending. And that way I can keep a really tight look at my budget here. This was my Costco shopping this week. I went to Costco for just paper towels and toilet paper, and then I went and spent a lot more than that. So what I did was I took out what I was gonna be using for just the week from Costco. I took that out of the weekly budget, and then took the bulk items out of like 4 weeks, divided that and subtracted it. So normally my budget is $50 a week. Right now we're 4 people. My kids are little though. They're 5 or 6 and 3. So if I had teenagers, it would probably be a lot more than that. But I'm doing $50 a week right now. And so last week I spent $15 or something like that at Aldi, because I did the Costco shop. And then next week and then all the way until like June 18th, it's like $35. But I have a plan for a couple more weeks of budget-friendly meals. So what I might do, because I created 2 more meal plans with $30. The last one that I'm posting on Sunday is with $25. So I'm thinking I'll just buy the groceries, with the $30 and then make those recipes and then share all that with you with, the grocery list, the recipes, all of that. Sorry, all the notifications, I can't see what's going on. Let me see what all these settings do, by the way. I don't know. Just always wonder because I don't spend a whole lot of time on here. I need to come on YouTube and do more lives on YouTube because I think I have completely different followers over on my Facebook than I do here on YouTube. So anyway, so at Aldi, I do have my full Aldi haul up so you can see the value aisle and what all I spent on our groceries. I got milk, black beans, spinach, cucumber. Well, I don't actually think, did I get spinach? Oh yeah, I did, organic. Cucumber, a whole watermelon, mushrooms, tortillas, and avocados. And I spent, well, let's see, about $15, something like that. No, I can't even remember, a little over $15. And the plan for the week is I'm going to make a stir fry with peppers and frozen veggies. I have peppers in the fridge, garlic Parmesan chicken with mushrooms, spinach, and then maybe a salad on the side. Chicken salad with a rotisserie chicken I got from Costco. And then we have plans on the weekend, and then I also have salsa chicken on the menu. So lots of different things coming up. And by the way, I do take inventory too. There's inventory sheets here. This should last a year, by the way. There's 52 weeks of the meal planning pages. And then on the back, there's places for notes for me to write like my recipes or budget, lists and things like that. So anyway, that's that. It's been a crazy week, let me tell you. My garden is looking awesome too. I would take you out there, but right now my son is playing upstairs. And so I kind of want to go up there here in just a minute and go play with him as well. It's just been busy, busy, busy. I also might plan to have like digital recipes that are for purchase. Once I get a bunch of budget meals all planned out and done, I may have like a sort of like a book, a digital book where I can have them all in one place. And I'll try to make that pretty affordable too. So just keep an eye out for that. That'll be way down the line after I'm done, with doing several of these weeks of budget-friendly meals. And if you have any suggestions for super easy, quick and easy, budget-friendly dinners or breakfasts that you do, please put them in the comments. I'm always looking for more ideas. I've been exploring more vegetarian options because they tend to be a lot cheaper. And if I do use meat, I use it sparingly. So that's usually what the plan is, to save money. And what else? Oh, yes. Also, I've been planning a few Disney trips for a few people. I am a licensed travel agent, so if you need any help booking a Disneyland trip, Disney World, Universal Studios, or Universal Orlando, that's what I specialize in, although I can plan, pretty much all around the world. So anything else, I can help you book all of that. So that's at no additional cost to you as well, because the companies pay the commission to me. You don't pay anything extra at all. So that's what's really cool about it. And you get kind of like all of my tips and tricks too, because I go to Disneyland a ton. And I did just do Universal Studios with Super Nintendo World. I do have a video up of early access, so you can check that out. That's on the channel too. So a lot of different tips and tricks for that. And if you ever need any tips on where to travel locally here in Southern California, like if you're visiting or you just want new ideas, I can help you with that. We've done a lot of glamping, so local camping spots. We went up north, Northern California too. Well, not all the way north, but a little bit. So I have a few recommendations for that too. And then lots of kid-friendly local places too that I can recommend, which is awesome. Summer's coming, so it's going to be definitely, I might make a list of like places to go that have good air conditioning. It's going to be probably a hot one this year. What else? What else do I have for you today? I'm just working on the budgeting, working on making sure I'm sharing all of that with y'all. And I was hoping to make, because I just got monetized here on YouTube 2 weeks ago. And so I'm hoping to make a video after I've been monetized for 4 weeks, just to let you know how much money that I made with however many subscribers I have at that point. So that way, if you are interested in starting a YouTube channel, you can see what realistic expectations you should have. Plus, I also work on other, platforms, social media platforms. So if you have questions about monetization over there, I can also help with that. What the minimum qualifications are, how you apply or how you get invited, that sort of thing. So that could be in the works. So let me know if you want me to talk more about monetization, or if you just want me to focus a little bit more on budgeting and what it is that you love most to see from me, because I take your comments and recommendations really seriously, and all of your feedback really seriously, and I make changes based on that. So, and we're doing toy rotation again. So I know I did it before Christmas and after Christmas, and now I'm just working on it one more time. I just noticed that the kids don't play with the things that are left out. And so I think I can reduce it even more and just focus on what have the kids played with in the last 2 weeks. And if they haven't played with it in the last 2 weeks, I'm gonna put it up somewhere where they can't see it. And after 3 months, if they haven't asked for it, then I may start to donate those things. And it's just out of sight, out of mind. But if they ask for it, of course, we're gonna take it out and maybe swap toys and things like that. So it's working out though, a lot less messy. It's still messy, let me show you. My house is a mess right now, so are you okay? It's still messy, you can see, but it's really not that bad. And I use the clear bins, you can see those here, and that works really well because that's how I separate like all the little toys, little pieces that go with each set. So right now, it's just the food stuff that's out. It's really not that big of a mess. And one of the other areas I have trouble with is the crafting area. This was my dining table, and now it's just the craft area. So I have trouble keeping that clean and organized. I'd love some tips and tricks on how you keep like an arts and crafts area organized, because that is a huge struggle for me. And yeah, so I think I'm gonna let y'all go. I'm gonna go play with my son now. But if you need anything, you know where to find me. You can send me a message, comment. I'm on, a lot of the social media platforms. So just message me over there too, and have a wonderful day. Thanks for joining me.